Master, we are ready.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Tonight marks the last Dharma talk of the winter Chanqi. So it has been a long time. We started 11 weeks ago, and it's coming to an end. And so it has been a long journey, and I'd like to thank all of you for accompanying us all this time. And it means a lot. It's a lot of hard work, it goes without saying, and I really appreciate all the hard work that everyone has put into this, in particular the people who helped out, make it happen. You wouldn't believe the kind of efforts that has to happen in order to make this happen, to have a Dharma talk every single night. So labor intensive. And so really appreciate it. Of course, it also cannot happen without the protection and help from the Dharma protectors. Every year, the jobs are harder and harder. This year in particular, it's a lot more intensive for them to give us the protection and the help in order for us to be able to practice chant and all this time. So we really appreciate it. Of course, as by tradition, we know how important it is, your help and your protection. That's why tomorrow, for the end of by the end of this Chanqi event, we will transfer all the merit and virtue that we accrued so far for all of you. Okay, and so this is why traditionally the Chanqis are a very big deal for Mahayana, especially in China, where a lot of people know that a lot of people are getting together, working very hard, trying to become enlightened and open the wisdom and the merit and virtue that is created by your hard work will be shared amongst the protectors and helpers and supporters. All right? And as the tradition has it, we would like to spend tonight on saying thanks first, and then get your feedback as to what we can do to make it better. And of course, we'd love to hear from your sharing your experiences with us so far. Okay, first, starting off, we have JMT. He would like to say something.
안녕하십니까. 저는 그 사형 대지스님을 통해서 여기 오게 됐는데 너무나도 감사하고 책으로만 알던 선화상인가 또 영화 선사님의 어떤 직접적인 이런 질문을 드릴 수 있고 이런 영광을 받게 돼서 너무 감사를 드리고 싶어서 첫 번째로 마이크를 들었습니다. 너무 감사드립니다.
Master, I came here referred by Deji-s님, so I really like to thank to you. I really appreciate this time to ask your question, so I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You ask good questions. We appreciate your questions, and we appreciate your hard work. Hope you'll come back again. All right, anyone else? Yes, 9.
땡큐 아미타불 마스터. 아직 새로운 구성원으로서 많이 서투르고 부족하지만 이번 선칠에 동참할 수 있도록 너무도 헌신적으로 배려해 주시고 보살펴 주신 승가와 제가자 분들께 진심으로 감사드립니다. 여기까지 먼저 할게요, 상우스님.
Master, I'm a new member. I'm still not adequate. I have lots of lackness, but I was able to join this chanchi owing to the sangha and the lay people. I really appreciate it.
저의 게으름으로 열심히 정진하지 못해서 너무 부끄럽지만 관음칠과 불칠 그리고 선칠에 참여하면서 계속 느끼게 되는 점은 이런 수행 프로그램들이 정말 너무도 아름답고 멋지다는 것입니다. 저는 이번 선칠에 참여하면서 그동안 대승의 의미를 머리로만 이해하고 있었을 뿐 실제로는 제가 얼마나 계산적이고 이기적이며 다른 일을 돕고자 하는 마음이 없는지를 많이 깨닫게 되었습니다. 여기까지 한 번 더 끊겠습니다.
So I'm lazy, so I didn't practice it vigorously, so I feel ashamed about it. So far, I joined the Kwanimchi, Fochi, and Chanchi, and I felt that this is such a wonderful program. So I joined this Chanchi, and then I realized that I just know the meaning of Mahayana in my head. I didn't realize how much I calculate and how selfish I am. And then I realized that I don't have mind to help others.
그리고 무엇보다도 저희들 모두를 등에 짊어지시고 대승의 진정한 의미를 깨닫고 더 많은 이들을 도울 수 있는 존재로 만들어 주시기 위해 이렇게 매일 저녁 법문해 주셨던 마스터께 진심으로 감사드립니다. Thank you so much, Master.
And then I really appreciate the master. Master take hours on your back and then give the Dharma talk every night so that we can realize the meaning of Mahayana and then make ourselves better being. So thank you, Master.
Thank you. We're also glad to have you here as well. You're new with us, and so it's not easy for you, especially you've been a nun for some time now, and so for you to join us is rather challenging. It's not easy at all to join us because our training program, we put a lot of emphasis on training people. This is why I'm here. I'm here to train people, both left-home people and lay people. As long as I'm able to do that, then I will continue. And important for me to see my wish is that I'm able to help you, all of you, improve so that you become better and be an important contributing member of society. And so I'm very happy to see that all the past 17, 18 years we've been doing this. Many of you have improved, a few dropped out, but most of you stuck around and have been improving steadily. So it makes me very, very happy to see that. All this only makes sense because it is to help you, to serve you. All that we have, all these facilities, all the efforts is all in order. It has a concrete measure. Do you become better or not? Are you a better person or not? Are you a better lay person? Are you a better left-home person? That's all that matters to me. Okay? You can talk all you want, but all at the end of the day, if you're better, you'll have more wisdom, you're stronger, you're healthier, you're less depressed, and so forth. And then it's all worth it to me. Okay? And I'm very pleased to see that, again, many of you consistently, all of you have been improving steadily. Okay? It's remarkable. It's not easy. The people who are not involved in our program think it's a casual thing, and we look casual, we look like we're not doing much, but actually it's very, very difficult for you to be able to survive. Many of you have left because they couldn't take the hardship, they couldn't take the challenges, they failed the tests miserably, and they left because they're simply not good enough for the program. For in particular left home people, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be as a high level ranking in the Sangha world. You come to our program, you start from square one, meaning that you get to do all the menial work. You mop the floor, you clean the bathroom, you do dishes and do all the monkey work. Okay, you start out. We train everyone from zero to all the way up. Okay, and why is that? Because it's our tradition. We, in the Wei-Yang tradition, everyone starts out at the bottom. There's no special considerations at all. You could be a very smart, very educated, very successful person. When you join a Sangha, you start from zero. And that's what Master Wei Shan, how he taught his disciples. We stuck with that, okay? I like it. And so I know it's very challenging, it's difficult, and you'll be reminded constantly that we are zero. It doesn't matter how big we become, how successful we become, we still are zero inside. Okay? It's not about us at all. Okay? It's about helping others. I help others by training you. Okay? You find a way to help others. Okay? And because of your improvements, this is why we have all this support structure. People, we are what we jokingly say, the media empire. It's so much work. It's we produce so much videos and Dharma contents. That's incredible. You know that? Consistently for almost 2 decades now, we've been producing thousands of hours of videos about Dharmas. Okay, and we are constantly speaking Dharma for you, whether it's at lunch here every day or on the weekends. We create no less than several hours of video tapes on Dharma talks. And I'm very proud of the fact that also now it's not about me anymore, but we also have our abbots who are legitimate Dharma masters themselves, and now they can take over and they can continue the Buddha's work and the Dharma propagation work and help others. Okay, and so our team becomes stronger and stronger, and we have more people who are dedicated to doing this. Okay, and our Dharma domain, our repertoire is growing bigger and bigger. Okay, and we started humbly, which is teaching Chan, and then we added Pure Land. Okay, and then we added tantras, and then we now hope to revive or strengthen the Medicine Master Buddha Dharma. Okay, and this temple is a Pure Land temple, the first one in our history. And so that's one of the two major dharmas that Shakyamuni Buddha brought to our world. He brought the Pure Land Dharma to our world. That's what we've been teaching, and that's what the Asians know about. And the Medicine Master Buddha Dharma, which is also equally important, but it's disappearing in Buddhism right now. So we're hoping to revive it and make it stronger and help more people believe in its efficacy is many, many wonders. Okay? And so, yes, going back to the fact that our training program is very unique, so it's really a Weiyang thing, because everyone starts at the bottom, and it doesn't matter how high you rise, you still understand that it's zero inside. It's never about us. People support us and been giving us things is because of the ideals and the contributions we make, not because of us personally. Okay, the majority of it is about the ideals and the service to others. Okay, it will continue. I'm very pleased to see that many people are still joining us, our Sangha, from different ages, from different social, economic backgrounds, young, old, and successful people, and so forth. And it continues. That shows that you're very, very special, and you deserve the support that we've been getting. Okay? Thank you very much. You too, comment.
Thank you, Master. We have a comment from Jing Lai. Amitabha, Master. Thank you so much for this winter Chan Chi. Listening to your nightly Dharma talk is the happiest moment in my day. Last winter Chan Chi, I was able to sit 4 hours. This Chan Chi, I sat for 12 hours. Other Dharma friends have also made progress. Sitting and bowing have become daily practice for many of us. My children also sit daily and have better concentration. As a result, they are doing better at school. Following your guidance, we are letting go of afflictions and are a lot happier. A big thank you to you, Master, to Venerables, for teaching and helping us.
Thank you for the feedback. I'm glad to hear that she's doing better, and it helps the family. That's typical. When you improve, the first people who benefit from it is your immediate families. Whether they're aware of it or not, they benefit greatly from your improvements. Okay, so that's why, in a very humble way, we are helping, and your hard work is paying off handsomely. Yeah. All right, it gets better and better and better. Thank you for the feedback, JC.
아미타불 마스터와 승가에 감사드립니다. 제가 9일 단식에 2일을 더해서 11일 단식을 했습니다. 예!
Thanks to Master and Sangha, I fasted 9 days and I added 2 more days. So I fasted.
보호
How
안에
many
제가
days?
11 days.
Oh, wow, impressive. First time she fasted.
Yes.
Wow, you Koreans are incredible. You're so tough. This is why, by the way, in general, allow me to interrupt before I forget. This is why we're in Korea, because Korea has the culture and the Buddhism there is very, very strong. It may be shrinking as it continues to shrink, but your culture and your makeup is so remarkable. You have so much potential. Okay, for you to start fasting and do 11 days, that's incredible. It's a very difficult thing to do. Okay, what ordinary people don't realize is that when you cultivate with us, it's very hard. It's not easy at all. Very, very difficult. And especially for first-timers to be able to do this, 11 days is a lot of suffering. It's lots of challenges. Okay? Good job. Continue.
보호 안에 제가 수행과 단식을 하는 것이 복이 있다는 것을 처음에는 믿지 못했습니다. 지금은 정말 보호 아래에서 절에 오기도 힘들던 저를 다시 만드는 경험을 하게 되었습니다. 한번 끊겠습니다.
In the beginning, I didn't believe that I can do fast. Now I realize that I can come to the temple under the protection and I can do fast.
그리고 일요일 현지 스님 만트라 시간에 이어 2시간이 최대였던 제가 4시간 앉는 경험을 하게 되었습니다. 예.
And usually I sat 2 hours during the mantra time on Sunday of Master Ji's mantra time, but now I can sit 4 hours.
질문이 있습니다. 절에서는 보호 아래 제가 안전함을 느끼는데 제가 다시 일상으로 돌아가서 어떻게 수행을 하고 지내면 좋을지 여쭤보고 싶습니다. 정말 마스터와 승가, 선지를 위해 수고해 주신 모든 분들께 감사와 존경을 표합니다. 감사합니다.
So at the temple, I'm under protection and I feel safe. But when I go back to my daily life, how should I practice? I really appreciate the Master, Sangha, and all people who support. Thank you.
You come to the temple, then we create a better environment for you to practice so that you can improve. Once you improve, when you get there, part of the Chan teaching is to bring you there. The non-Chan people, they don't understand the importance of bringing you there. Okay? Chan is a training of the mind. Your mind, your intellect is not capable of conceiving these beautiful, these wonderful places that you can reach with your mind. Okay? As you improve, your mind gets to a better place, even a better place, and so forth. And on and on. And once you get there, you can get back by your own, on your own. You don't need us anymore. Okay? So for example, let's say you come to a Chanchi and you go, you make it, you improve and make it to fourth dhyana. We're joking about it. Fourth dhyana is too low for us nowadays. Most of you are old-timers are in the Arhat ranges now, which is incredible. For lay people in the Arhat ranges from 1 to 4th stages, it's the realms of the Hinayana monks and nuns. They practice for 20, 30, 40 years to get there. You get there in so quickly without having to undergo their much more arduous training, only because they don't understand how to train your mind the way that we are, the way that Mahayana Chan have mastered. Our teachers, Sixth Patriarch, Master YongHua, and Bodhidharma and so forth, have mastered, have understood how to get there, have mastered the techniques and technology, how to bring you there. And so our objective here is to help bring you there. And once you're there, you can get there on your own. Very much like here in San Francisco, we have some nice pizzerias. that people seem to like, that I talk about it, but some of you residents here don't even get to go. Just how busy you are. You see that? Isn't it amazing? And so, you go to these nice places and you eat the flavor of the food. And that flavor there is something that you say, wow, I never had this before. That is also equivalent to the flavor of dhyana bliss. Every time you improve, you increase your samadhi level, you experience samadhi bliss, chan bliss. And that bliss there is so much, makes you feel so much better than before. So much better. Okay, it's hard for you to quantify it because you're too afflicted. But it's so much better than before. It's very similar to you discover this beautiful dish you never had before. Okay? And you say, wow, this is incredible. I'd like to have it again. And all you have to do is come back to the same restaurant again. Okay? You know how to get there again on your own. Okay? We have to bring you there. We have to help you, get you there. But once you're there, you can get there on your own anytime you feel like it. Okay? So the trick about Chan training, Mahayana training, is to find a way to bring you there. Okay? So that all the technology, all these are designed, all dedicated to help bring you there. Okay? Yeah. And so that's why once she goes back to her life, we advise people to meditate an hour a day. That's maintenance. That's going back there daily. Okay? Okay. And then when you have a chance, come back to the temple and sit longer and push yourself so that you discover better places. Okay? Better food. Okay, more joy out of your life. Okay, and it comes with a price. It's hard work, folks. It comes with the requirements that you can overcome your fear of suffering, because it's hard work. If you're willing to put in the hard work and not be afraid of the demands of the spiritual paths, then you will experience greater joy out of your lives. So she'll find that naturally. Okay, you hang in there, you come, continue to come to the temples, and you will get it naturally. Okay. Eventually. All right? That's the gradual teaching. Okay? That's what the temples are for. As I said the other night, our abbots are here to help you with the gradual teaching. They know, they've been there, they know they're being trained how to guide you to get there. And you have to understand these abbots, as I said, they're outstanding individuals. What's the difference between them and you? They are a lot more virtuous than any of you. They're proven to be a lot more virtuous than all of you. That's why they're there. Okay? Proof is that they could be off on their own. Okay? Have their own temples, have their own followings, and do whatever they please. And yet they continue to be here. And suffer and in order to help you out. Okay, they are outstanding individuals. Okay, all right. Wei Bông.
Di Đà Phật, con xin chào thầy. Con tới đây để tu cái pháp môn thiền kiết già này 2 tháng nay thì con thấy rất là tốt. rất là vui. Mỗi lần thiền xong con cảm thấy vui, rất là tốt và tự tin cho chính mình. Thì con rất là cảm ơn Thầy đã dạy cho con cái pháp môn này mà trước đó con chưa bao giờ học thiền cái này hết. Tuy nhiên 2 tuần gần đây thì khi con thiền đó, con không biết, lúc sau này tự nhiên cái lỗ tai bên trái con giống như là nó bị ù và nó không có nghe được rõ. Tại con không có biết, con không có feel được nữa. Thành ra con có đi bác sĩ mà họ có cho thuốc uống mà cũng không có work, không có tốt được chút nào hết. Thành ra con muốn xin hỏi Thầy là nó có liên hệ gì tới cái thiền hay không ạ? Cảm ơn Thầy.
Amitabha. Hello, Master. So I have been coming here to cultivate the chant Dhammador of crossing our legs for almost 2 months, and I felt very good and become more confident in myself, and that thanks to you that I was able to learn this Dhammador that I have never learned before. However, this recent 2 weeks, when I meditate, I felt that my left ear is the old. I have a problem with my left ear, and I some reason I cannot feel it. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor have prescribed some medication for me, but it still doesn't work. So I would like to ask Master if it is related to my meditation or not. Thank you, Master.
Okay. We're glad that you enjoy the chant Dhammador. It's not easy at all. Okay? It's rather demanding on you. We know that. And so thank you for your hard work. Especially the rigors of the chant practice is really very challenging for most people, let alone older people, okay? And so she has moxie. She's not afraid of it, and that's wonderful. And because of hard work, she's able to experience more. She has been able to improve and experience greater bliss. She actually enjoys it more. That's what naturally happens to all of you. You improve, you like it, okay? You like it because you improve, and vice versa, okay? And part of this this wonderful experience is that you're discovering during this process that you have some physical ailments, okay? And the fact that she's, in her case, she has some hearing issues, meaning that she has a hard time hearing, had the hearing on her left ear. That's from her chant skills. The chant skills are beginning to fix her physical hearing issue, okay? She has nothing to worry about, okay? And so for you, you should know that it not just for her, but in the past 11 weeks or so, many people have experienced physical problems, and they were able to overcome it naturally, okay? Or some are on the way. And so in her case here, the chant practice is pointing out the fact that she has some latent hearing issues that is being fixed. If it weren't fixed, eventually she would need to go see a hearing doctor and have it fixed, okay? Or require hearing aids or something. So it's a good thing she's has some hearing issues right now from a Chan practice. If she's worried about it, and the fact is that her doctors gave her some medication, is to no avail, because the medication is not fixing the problem. The doctors cannot see or understand what the problem is. Okay, and so it's very simple. If she's worried about it, I would sit longer. Okay, when you sit longer, endure more hardship, then the hearing issue will be resolved a lot faster. If she can't sit longer, she continues, then the hearing issue will be fixed. Okay, that's the nature of Chan. You practice Chan, the Qi flows very strongly throughout your body, and that's how you're healing yourself. Okay. All right? So it's a good thing. Don't worry. Continue to practice. You're really worried, you want to find out how you can learn to heal yourself. Sit longer and longer. Build up the length of your sit, that's all. It will fix it quicker, okay? Otherwise, you continue, it will get fixed. All right,
Cảm
JMT.
ơn thầy.
A Di Đà Phật. Thưa thầy, con muốn nói là khi con tới đây đó, bữa nay chưa có được 5 tháng. 15 tháng 2 này mới được 5 tháng. Mà con tới đây với lý do là con giữ lời hứa với Phật tử Hàn Quốc là ở với họ 1 năm. Mặc dù con rất là bệnh trước khi đi, mà không ngờ là qua đây dự tháng quán âm thất thì rất là lợi lạc. Chưa từng bao giờ mà... Tại con thuộc phẩm quán âm này, thuộc lòng hồi con ở trong tù lận. Mà qua đây cái thiền thất, cái quán âm thất ở đây nó rất là lợi lạc. Khi mà bữa xong rồi đi với thầy qua cái chùa bên kia đó, ở một đêm đó, thì con thấy một cái cây cỏ dại trong cái sân cỏ của người ta thôi. Thì nó sốc lên cái, nó con mới hiểu tại sao Đức Phật nói tỳ kheo không có dẫm lên cỏ tươi. Cái này là tại sao Đức Phật cấm, Phật khuyên không có nên dẫm cỏ tươi. Nhờ cái phẩm quán âm thất con hiểu được cái đó. Rồi thứ hai nữa là tháng 11 rồi con về Việt Nam chăm cứu thì ghé cô Trúc một lần. Thì con giái Đức Phật là con lại xuống, con nghĩ là con lại ba lại. Con nghĩ là con lại xin Đức Phật cho con trí tuệ. Thứ hai là để con có sức khỏe thì con giữ lời hứa con ở đây. Thì ngay lập tức cái lại đầu tiên, cái đầu vừa đụng đất thì 3 ngôi kim quang bằng đầu ngón tay trên cái y của con phía sau lưng. Thì 4 ngôi trước mặt. Em dịch đi. Xin trí tuệ và sức khỏe. Ông dịch đi.
Amitabha, Master. So I just wanted to say that when I came to Korea, it's not fully 5 months. So up until February 15, that will mark my 5th month staying here in Korea. So it is because I have made the promise with the Korean that I will stay with them for a year, even though before I have problem, I don't feel good about myself. I have health issues, and I did not realize that when I came to Korea, participated in Guan Yin Chi, it had brought a lot of benefit for me, even though I have already learned about Universal Door chapter when I was in the labor camp. So when we went to participate in the chanty of the other temple with Master, I saw the blades of grass, and I understand the reason why the Buddha taught us not to step on the fresh grass because of the Kuan Yin Chi, that when I was able to have that realization. So then during November and December, around that time, I went back to Vietnam to do the acupuncture at Cô Chúc. And I also I bow to the Buddha, and I wish for two wishes. One is to have wisdom and the strength.
Thì con nghe cô Trúc với lại mấy người bạn cậu với hai đứa em con sau lưng con nói là xá lợi trên cái y của thầy 4 ngôi. Thì ngay lúc trước mặt con cũng ở sau lưng 3 ngôi, trước mặt là 4 ngôi. Bữa nay đem về đây thì sinh ra 4 ngôi con rồi. Tức là tổng cộng là 11 ngôi rồi. Rồi sau đó thì con gặp tượng Phật Dược Sư bằng thủy tinh rất là đẹp. Thì Phật Dược Sư cho con cũng cả 1000 ngôi như vậy. Màu hồng phấn có, màu tím có và màu đỏ. Thì con lấy hết rồi bữa nay về Hàn Quốc thì để bàn thờ đó. Thì tiếp tục sinh ra 10 mấy ngôi nó dính trên cái tượng luôn. 10 mấy ngôi màu đỏ nữa. Đó là hai cái màu nhiệm mà khi mà mình giữ cái lời hứa mà mặc dầu biết nguy hiểm mà vẫn đi. Tại vì con hứa với người ta trước cái xá lợi Phật. Con không có sợ nguy hiểm mà con phải giữ cái lời hứa. Thì sau đó thì về Hàn Quốc này thì cũng rất là cảm phục là cái Phật tử ở Hàn Quốc này tu rất là tinh tấn. Có nhiều cô đi làm việc mà ghé ngồi một ngày, một đêm, 24 tiếng không đứng dậy, không đi rest room mà vẫn là ngồi. Rất là kính phục và rất nhiều người như vậy. Thì thầy nói rất đúng là người Hàn Quốc có căn cơ, con thấy là đúng. Họ tu hành rất là tinh tấn và nghiêm túc. Đó là cái bài học con học được trong gần 5 tháng nay ở đây. Xin hết.
So then I bow down to the Buddha, and when I get up, I've heard that Cô Chúc and her friends and my sister say that the relics appear. So 4 of the relics appear. One is in front of my face, and 3 others behind my back on my sash. And then when I brought it to Korea, it gave birth to another 4 more and several more. So together it's 11. Then later on, I was able to acquire the Medicine Master Buddha statue. It is very beautiful and give me thousands of baby relics. And some of them has the color clear, light pink and purple. It's very beautiful. And then when I brought the statue to Korea, it even gave more relics to me. Several tens of them are the color red. Even though it's very dangerous for me, but I'm still keeping up with my promise that going to Korea and stay there. And I really also appreciate our Korean disciple here, because I saw that a lot of them after work, they went back to the temple and they meditate daily. And some of them were able to sit even 24 hours. And I've verified that what Master say is very correct, is that Korean people, they have a lot of potential. They cultivate very intensely. And that is the lesson that I have learned during this 5 months staying here in Korea.
Very good. You realize that the old abbot, when he was here in San Jose, in California, before going to Korea, he's not well physically. Okay, just a month before he left, I heard he could not even walk up 2 flights up, 2 steps up the stairs. Okay, it's very difficult for him. And yet he says he could have called me and said, Master, I'm not well physically. Can I just stay here and wait to die? Or can you send me home to Vietnam, where I have a plot of land and I build something and die there, or my family will take care of me? This is what the Vietnamese monks are expected to do. When we get older, they expect to go home. And so that they're not burdened to the temple, where the family will take care of them. We don't do that. When you're old, we'll take care of you until your last breath. Okay? And so he could have done that, could have backed out. But no, he says, a promise is a promise. Okay? And so because it's a test, and he passed the test, that's why he got help from the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. In particular, he got help from 2 people. Number 1 is Guanyin Bodhisattva. Number 2 is Medicine Master Buddha. And that's why when he went to Vietnam, he got that Medicine Master Buddha, and it has all these relics here, are signals that he will be able in the future use the Medicine Master Buddha Dharma to help cross over a lot of people. Okay? And so you see, that's a miracle that happens often in our environment. And so he's a living example of what it takes to get there. Make sacrifices yourself. You don't worry about yourself. It's the right thing to do. You do it. You keep your word. Okay? So how are you feeling nowadays? Is that Korea, I heard, is very cold. I would not go to Korea in the winter, by the way. I am too old for that.
Tại vì Đạo Phật bây giờ con cảm thấy khỏe hơn ở bên Cali. Giờ cách đây mấy bữa lạnh đến độ con chảy máu mũi, nhưng mà còn không sao. Con trở về Cali rồi. Nhưng nó chảy máu mũi, mình lấy giấy chậm rồi sáng nó hết thôi, không phải sao. Bây giờ coi tôi khỏe rồi thì 3 ngày nữa tôi phải trở về bên Sáu Tây, tôi có mặt bên đó rồi.
Amitabha Master, right now I'm feeling better. So several days ago, it was very cold to the point that I have a nosebleed, but it's okay now. Right now I feel better. 3 days later, on the 6th of February, I will be here in America.
In this winter here, you still walk 9 stories up the stairs?
Cái đó bây giờ rất là dễ, con đi rất là dễ này. Con lên bữa nào con thử, con không có đi thang máy, đi rất dễ dàng thôi.
Now it's not a problem right now. It's very easy for me, and someday I try. I don't have to go use the elevator. I just walk up, and it's very easy for me.
There's only 2 people I know of who can walk up 9 stories up. It's the old abbot and Jung in Gold Forest. Okay, the rest of us would die. Walk straight up 9 flights, that's too much. Okay, so what do you think? Why is there a difference? It seems like you are becoming a Vietnamese stallion in Korea. Huh? It's so strong. So what happened? Is it the diet or what? Why the change, you think?
Đây là Phật con không có biết.
Doesn't know. So Does it mean that you prefer to remain in Korea so that you can maintain your health? You're going back to California, you might revert back to your old physical condition. You'll find out when you come back 26th. Huh?
길에 오면은 우리가 알겠죠.
Dạ, con thấy nếu mà bình thường khỏe thì có lẽ sau triển lãm con về đây 1 năm nữa.
Vietnamese call ya gân.
Sorry. I feel that if my health become normal, maybe I can maintain or stay here for another year.
Wrong answer. You'll find out, okay? You'll find out soon enough. But keep up the good work. Thank you for your good work. And don't even go to acupuncture anymore. It's a waste of money and time, okay? I told you, but you wouldn't listen. They can't help you anymore. All right, anyone else has anything to say? Okay, now it'll be a very short evening. We can leave. Yeah. Yes, 3.
Hello, Master. I would like to sincerely thank you all our participants of the Chanchi, including our YouTube audience and our in-person temple audience who asked really good questions, which enabled Master giving wonderful answers. Most recent example, 2 nights ago, I really appreciate how Jumi gave up her credit card to get us that very, very wonderful teaching that I think are really deep, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, 9.
우선 먼저 그 JMT에 계신 베너러블 엑스씨께 너무나도 감사를 드립니다. 제가 일전에 말씀드린 적이 있었는데 법장사에 와서 이틀 지나서 저의 복으로 올 수 없는 절이었고 베너러블 엑스씨의 복으로 제가 올 수 있었다는 감사 인사를 드린 적이 있었는데 진심으로 감사드립니다.
First, I want to say thank to Master XC at JMT. So I told this before, but after 2 days since I came to JMT, I realized that I was able to come here because of Master XC's blessing, not my blessing.
그리고 이제 베너러블 엑스씨께서 뭐 이렇게 몸이 많이 안 좋으셨는데 듣고 보니까 생각보다 더 심각하셨던 상황이었지만 한국 제자들과 약속을 지키기 위해서 여기 한국에 있다가 한국 귀신이 되면 그뿐이지 뭐라는 말씀을 이렇게 가볍게 던지셨는데 굉장히 저한테는 그게 충격이었거든요.
So I now know that Venerable XC's body condition was not good, but to keep the promise with the disciple in Korea, he came to Korea and made a joke. If I die here, I will be ghost in Korea.
근데 저 같은 이렇게 계산적인 이런 사람들은 설령 내가 받을 빚이 있어도 그냥 안 받고 말지 이런 생각일 텐데 약속을 지키기 위해서 오셨다는 말씀에 계산적으로 저 같은 사람들이 계산적으로 생각했을 때 베너러블 엑스씨께서 한국에 오셔서 개인적인 이득은 제 수준에서는 없어 보였거든요. 몸이 안 좋은 상태에서 오셨고 여러 가지 음식이라든지 여러 문제가 많은데 돕기 위해서 또 대승을 전하기 위해서 오셨다는 말씀에 제가 되게 좀 큰 충격이었었고 다시 한번 감사드리는다는 말씀을 꼭 전해드리고 싶었습니다.
I calculate a lot, so I saw Master C, and then he came to Korea not for his gain. His body condition is not good, and the food is not easy. So, but he came to Korea to help people and to propagate Mahayana. So I really appreciate it.
그리고 이제 여기 법장사에 와서 다 좋은데 한 가지 아쉬운 점은 너무너무 귀여우신 베너러블 엑스씨를 못 본다는 게 좀 아쉬웠는데 이제 곧 오신다고 하니까 반갑게 기다릴 수 있을 것 같고요.
So everything in DTT is so good, but one thing is missing. I was not able to see Venerable XC, but finally he's coming.
그리고 이제 제가 항상 뭐 베너러블 엑스씨 마사지 감사하다고 말씀드리는데 사실 그분들에 대한 로열티의 원천은 영화 스님이시고 제가 너무너무 감사드리는 말씀을 드리고 싶었고 이제 며칠 전에 크레딧 카드를 드렸던 거는 제가 그걸 받아주셔서 제가 너무너무 감사드린다는 말씀을 꼭 드리고 싶었습니다. 받아주셔서 감사했습니다.
I always say thank to Master G and Master XC, but the source of this royalty is Master YongHua. So a few days ago, I gave the credit card to you, and then thank you for accepting it. Thank you.
그리고 이제 남편이랑 그 크레딧 카드 그 에피소드를 얘기를 했는데 최대한 빠른 시간 내에 현금화해서 꼭 드리겠습니다. 그 받아주셔서 너무나 감사드립니다.
So I talked this episode to my husband, and then we decide to. So I will make a cash, and then I will give it to you. So thank you for accepting it.
그리고 마지막으로 이제 남편이 뭐라고 코멘트를 했냐면 마스터께서 지금 당장이 아니라 좀 나중에 줘도 된다는 말씀에 감사드린다는 말씀을 꼭 전해드리라고 했습니다. 이상입니다.
And then my husband added one thing. So my husband want to say thank to Master, since Master said, you don't need to give me the cash soon. I can wait. So I really appreciate that.
Do I say all those? Okay, thank you. Comment about the Korean Buddhism. Korean Buddhism is very special. They have enlightened monks. One I saw was up to 6 ground Bodhisattva. And compared to China, it's not high, okay? But coupled with the culture, they really are the stalwarts of Buddhism in Asia nowadays. And because of the sacrifices of these old Sunims, your teachers, they are able to help you plant a lot of Mahayana blessings. In order for you to practice, you need Mahayana blessings. Without Mahayana blessings, we can't do anything. Okay? Case in point. Even within Buddhism, there are very devout Buddhist followers, Buddhist disciples in Thailand, for example, Vietnam, Myanmar, and so forth. They are very supportive of the monks and Buddhism and so forth. But when they hear of the Chan or Mahayana principles, paramitas, for example, prajna, wisdom, for example, they run. They're scared of it because they're taught it's deviant. And so you see, it's only because they never bothered planting or had a chance to plant Mahayana blessings. Okay, I know I'm offending a lot of people saying this, but I've never been afraid to say things I'm supposed to say. Okay, you need to plant Mahayana blessings. You didn't have Mahayana blessings, not much we can do for you. Okay, so kudos to our appreciation and respect and gratitude to the pioneer Korean monks who some of them went to China to learn Chan from the Chinese and brought it back to Korea. Okay, and they became enlightened and they work hard. And so the culture, Korean culture, is very, very interesting. They have Mahayana blessings, and the Korean society is basically very Confucian. Cool. Okay, and so you have that combination there. That's why Buddhism can be maintained, the standard of excellence can be maintained. They still have enlightened Sunims in Korea. And the system is such that the government invests in the enlightened monks and nuns exclusively, practically, okay? Primarily support is to these enlightened monks and nuns. So someone over there has a foresight to be able to do that, okay? And that's why these Sunims, enlightened Sunims, then set up things that are wonderful, that help the Koreans plant Mahayana blessings. And that's why when they hear of our Mahayana Dharma, they responded favorably, positively, okay? So keep that in mind. You need to have more and more Mahayana blessings, and the more you have, the quality of Mahayana blessings will help you get there very quickly. So that that's why when I saw them and how they're responding to the Chan training, I realized the Koreans are a special breed of people. And I promised them that to all of them, if they follow Chan, American Chan, they will surpass their teachers. I don't care who taught them, they can surpass them all. And they have already. And the ones who have been here with us have surpassed their masters way ahead of their masters. Okay? And so that's what it's about. I hope that when you practice and you practice with us, you will be able to be better in your teachers. And that's how Buddhism in general will become stronger. Okay? So that justifies the few of you who've been very supportive of us. We have a handful of people very devoted to practicing and then to supporting the Dharma propagation work we do. We're very small, but it's not the quantity, it's the quality, as the saying goes. Okay, it's the same handful of Korean Sunims back then in the early 1900s who sacrificed themselves and got together and built a system here. And it's wonderful. It's seeing its wonderful benefits. And I hope that not only you Koreans, but also all of us can take advantage of it, invest more into Korean Buddhism so that they can further get better. Because to me, if you're Mahayana, you're only 6 ground Bodhisattva, it's not a whole lot. Okay, it's not that good. You could be better. You will be better. Okay, and that's what American Mahayana is about. We will spot people with potentials. We invest in those people so that they can become real assets to society wherever they go, where they live. Okay? All right, go ahead, Wei Mountain.
Thank you, Master. I would like to echo Trin's appreciation to Jumi and her husband for offering their credit card to unlock your teachings the other night. They definitely set the bar for our live stream super thanks on YouTube, so I'm very appreciative of that. 감사합니다. And it also hits home for me because Jumi, seeing how supportive your husband is of you and your cultivation is very much how I feel about my wife Jeannie being supportive of mine. And she is tireless and unwavering, and I can't do it without her support. And I appreciate her so much. Every night she comes with me, and it's a real experience being a married couple, cultivating together. I also wanted to say thank you to the great country of South Korea for lending us some of your best and brightest for the duration of this Chanchi. I had the pleasure of meeting many of you both at DTT and here at Way Mountain Temple. We're very lucky to have you for the brief time that we do. You made our country a better place by being here. And I'll be sad to see you go. And to all the Sanghins who have just been tireless, it's incredible. If you haven't visited during a Chanshi, you don't see in person what happens before and after the lectures, but there is a lot of support at all hours of the day and night. And the endurance of each Sanghin is just incomprehensible to a layperson like myself. And Master, thank you to you the most for your vision and strength to allow this Chanshi to be conducted, your investment, and your continued support to each and every one of us. Thank you so much. I don't know that it can ever be quantified, the good that you're doing, but it is beyond my ability to comprehend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you for your help and your support all these years. That's a lot of talk, but I'm a man of results. That's where I came from. Quantify everything. So just for the heck of it, why don't you, and at the risk of appearing racist, which I am, why don't I throw this challenge at you? Why don't you, whether it's lay person or left-form people, challenge yourself and say that you make a vow to surpass your teachers in your ethnicity, whether it's white, whether it's yellow, whether it's black, and that's how we all can help make the Buddhism better in your part of in your ethnicity as well as in the world, and make a world better place for all of us and for your children and your great-grandchildren. No? It's measurable. If you want to help, you have to make it better than before, okay? Because you can. It's about you. It will be better because you be a better Buddhist, you be a better monk, you be a better lay person, you be a better professional in what you do. Okay? And that's our quiet Buddhist or quiet American Mahayana revolution. That's what I'm quietly doing. I want to train you so that you will be better than my master's disciples. In other words, in my generation, okay, whoever comes here don't need to take refuge with me, don't need to become part of our Sangha. You can train with us, and the goal is to be better than your masters. That's how you will improve Buddhism. That's how you improve your country. Every time you have an enlightened person moving into anywhere in the world, okay, this is what the Taiwanese are aware of. They really believe in it. That part of the world will prosper naturally. Okay? And so it's not about talk. How about you becoming better and better until you become enlightened? And then let's not forget why we're also doing this. This is where I stand, very clear. Okay? We're here in order to improve, because this is the ideal environment for us to improve, okay? To be better, increase our samadhi and our wisdom. All right? That can be done to American Chan. And after all this, do not lose sight of the big picture. This is a temporary place. This is like a hotel, like the Chinese like to put it. Okay? It's a ke chan, like in Chinese kung fu movies. You go there and you have a good time, and then you play, but then you have to go back home. Okay? Remember, after all this, let's all go to the Pure Land. And that's where you should be investing into that place, because after this, let's all go to the Pure Land and we all become Buddhas together. There. You see how beautiful the Buddhas operate. The three Buddhas we work with, Shakmina Buddha, Medicine Master Buddha, and Amitabha Buddha, they are working together using their dharmas in order to provide great benefits to our Saha world. And I vow to, after all this, I will go back to the Pure Land, where I will be sharing my BLI nation with you. Okay? And that's a long term. Whatever you do. Please don't lose sight of it. Whatever you have here is only temporary. Okay? Your investment here only a very short term. Your investment should be sent back to the Pure Land. That's why after this, after every single thing we do, all the merit and virtue we create, we use those blessings to adorn the Pure Land and help others go to the Pure Land. That's how we're investing into our Pure Land. Okay? Don't forget that. The Pure Land is our homes. We all go home eventually. And that's the best place possible for you, for your children, for your parents, great-grandparents, and so forth. Okay? That's a big picture. All this is temporary. Let's have fun together, have a good time, eat your pizzas and and your kimchis, okay? But don't forget, fun is fun. But don't lose sight of the big picture, okay? Let's all go back to the Pure Land. Only the people who are confused would not go to the Pure Land. And one day they'll change their mind. They see that it's the best place for themselves and for their children and for their parents. All right? That's very important. The Chan here, we use only Chan to help you improve quicker, okay? But it's a temporary thing. You will not become a Buddha this lifetime. Not possible. So you're better off going back there after you're done here where you become a Buddha in one lifetime, guaranteed by Amitabha Buddha. Okay? All right, anyone else? Okay, then we can finish early and you can go back to your crossing your legs and enduring more suffering. Yeah? Okay, thank you all, everyone. You're so wonderful people. Thank you. And tomorrow we have some kind of feast, right? Have a party tomorrow? No? No? No party tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Wow, we finished early for once in 11 weeks. You know that? We never finish early until tonight.